Alright, Yinzers, what's up? So I got another Glock video here for you, and I'm going to talk a little bit about accessorizing your Glock, changing parts in and out, and I've done that quite a few times to my Glock so far. But I had a problem with it. I went to the range the other day, I showed you where I got them targets from, and I wanted to shoot this new slide I got here. And for you that aren't familiar with how I got that new upper for the Glock, check out my Glock Rocks video, and it'll explain everything. So I get to the range, put my targets up, and I switch the slides. I put the old slide on, which has no crayon. The new slide is mine, has the crayon. Switch it out, load it up, pull the trigger, fires, pull the trigger again, and it locks all the way back. So I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? It was locked all the way back like that, and you could see the rind right there. But the rind was not jamming, it was not jamming on the feed ramp, nothing like that. So I threw it forward, fired another round, boom, same problem, locked all the way back. So I figured, oh man, maybe the slide, something's wrong with it. So I switched it and I put my slide back on it. All right, same thing. Fired a round, okay. Fired a couple more, okay. Boom, locked all the way back, and it was locking back like it locks back right here. It wasn't like half locking back like air or anything like that. It was all the way back. So I'm thinking to myself, it's got to be the slide stop then. But I put this on and I polished it and everything, and I shot the shit out of it. There had to be 100 rounds on this thing, and I never ever had a problem. So I don't know if this paper clip right here, if you could see that good, I don't know if that bent or something happened, but I couldn't fix it at the range because, of course, I had my range bag, but these parts were not in there. So I had to shoot the box of rounds because where I shoot, you have to buy their ammo. You cannot bring your own ammo. And they charged me $22 for a box of 40, which is only worth $13, if that. So I was really disappointed, frustrated, aggravated, because I really wanted to make sure that this new slide worked. So I get home, I take it apart, I polished up. This is the original one here that came with it. So I just polished it up real quick, and I put it back on there. And it seems to be fine. I don't see really a problem with it, but I got to shoot it now. And my big thing of it is that I had confidence in my gun. I shot the shit out of it with that extended slide stop, and I never had a problem. So if I had to use that in a self-defense purpose, and that would have locked back like that, and I wouldn't have known to just, pull it back and throw another one in the chamber, then I'd have been in some trouble. If my wife was using it, she wouldn't have known what the hell to do with it. She would have known how to unjam it, but not as fast as I would have. So I'm really, really bummed about that. And I'm going back here. Steve made a video a while about that, but I already had mine in and I didn't have no problems with it, man. I shot the shit out of it. As you can see in my dual wielding videos, it has it on it, not a problem. So now it makes me not want to trust aftermarket parts. So I'm going to try to get to the range this week and really fire like 50, 100 rounds to this to make sure that we don't have that problem again. Because I really want to shoot this new slide. Because I'm trying to find a frame for it. Seen a couple on Gunbroker, but they're like $200-300. I think the cheapest one I seen was like $300. So I could call Glock, I know that, but I just haven't got around to it. Been busy as hell. But I just wanted to touch base with you on that. That at any time, any of these parts, aftermarket parts, could fail you just as much as the stock parts. Everybody changes that spring out. I'm guilty of that. And everything could work fine, but when you need to use it, you could have a problem. So I'm debating on whether to go back to just strictly what came with the gun, because that's what worked with the gun. I never had ever had a problem with it. It's nice to accessorize shit, but I don't want to jeopardize my well-being if I got to use this. So I think I bored you long enough. That's really all I wanted to talk about. I still haven't got the SOG back. Hopefully by the end of the week. I'm trying not to call them. I'm trying to just wait for it to show up at my door and for them to do the right thing. And I tried out when I was shooting, I tried out the Gap floor plate right here. And that was really nice shooting it with that. So I did notice that after all the bullshit. I wasn't hitting it with my fingers or nothing like that. Because when I fire my gun, my hands are always down. Or my thumbs are always down. And after a while, I made sure that I was not hitting that. But what I think is, with that extended slide stop, any small contact with that, whether it's the vibration of the gun, of the slide going back, or anything, was making that lock up. I'm almost positive of it. So I'm going to try to get to the range this week, go to the outdoor one because I can't stand the indoor one, and really try to just blow some rounds through this. But just something I thought I'd share with you guys, man. Just be careful when you're doing stuff like that. And again, thanks for watching my channel and supporting me as always. Looking for me marbles, and I'm out.